Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Please do not mind the cold sore. I mean, I know it's so hard to avoid looking at it, but if you live in California, then you know that the weather has been crazy right now. It's rainy one day, cloudy one day, windy one day, and then the next day it's super sunny like today. Super sunny, it's, you know, hot, so my body is reacting to it. But anywho, today I'm going to be giving you guys a story time part 2 on my pregnancy / labor and delivery. But before, oh, did I see this highlight though? Wow, shout out to you, Anna, for letting me borrow this highlight. Shoot, just want to give you guys a little update about me. So I know in one of my previous videos I did mention that I had an interview at Panera, and unfortunately they did not give me a call back, so that sucks. I personally feel like I did a really good job, so I'm not, you know, disappointed in myself or anything like that. But, you know, it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. And today I had an interview at Express in Cerritos Mall. And guess what, you guys? Your girl got the job. Woo! I am so excited. I'm so proud of myself. And I know Brian would be super proud of me too. So I can't wait to write him, you know, a letter and let him know. But anywho, you guys, if you guys want to hear more about the story time, then just keep on watching. Alright, you guys, if you have not checked out my story time on my pregnancy / labor and delivery, don't forget to do that before you watch this video. I'm not gonna try to make it as long as the last one, but honestly, it's just, there's so much to tell you guys. Like, if you want to know the real deal, I will give you the real deal, and it's gonna be pretty long, so hopefully, sorry, I'm super oily. Oh my god, if you guys know of any good oil, like moisturizers for oily skin, please let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, sorry, I keep getting distracted. Let me grab my coffee for this actually. Oh, by the way, okay, sorry, this is gonna be the last time I go off track, but I decided to try a new drink at Starbucks. It is the iced coconut milk hazelnut macchiato. It's pretty good. It's actually pretty strong. So if you're one of those people who like strong coffees, you guys should try this out. So after, you know, I had Penelope, we were in the hospital for about 3 days, I would say. Those 3 days were crazy. I don't even remember Penelope being like a crybaby or any of like that. She was like such a good baby, I swear to you guys. So Brian, he was catching up on his rest, and I was catching up on my rest, and Penelope was, you know, sleeping too. She would wake up and, you know, obviously want my milk, but I wasn't really able to give her milk. I feel so bad. But I did try. It would burn all the time. Every time I tried to give her milk, I just couldn't. So breastfeeding didn't work out for us actually. So as much as I tried to, you know, give her my Chi-Chi milk, it didn't. I wasn't producing enough milk, first of all. Second of all, she wasn't latching on. And third of all, it was just so overwhelming that I just was like, okay, I can't do this anymore. Like, it would hurt so bad. So I just ended up giving her formula. But for baby number 2, I am going to try harder to breastfeed because it's way healthier, you guys, than formula milk. So overall, I had a pretty good labor. It was obviously really hard, but everything went well. Okay, this is where it's gonna get super, like, too much info. So if you guys don't want to hear this, you guys can skip right through the video if you want. But I'm gonna be real with you guys. So Penelope was stuck where my pelvic area was at, so she didn't want to come out. They were going to, if she wasn't coming out, they were going to like have to use like one of those vacuum things to like take her out, and I did not want to do that. Like, no, I tried my hardest to have her come out. So I had a vaginal birth. When she was coming out, it was hard for her head to come out. So she obviously ripped me up a little bit down there, and they had to like stitch me up, but it wasn't like those stitches that you get like when you get a big ass deep cut and they put like those like metal stitches. Like, no, it was like those type of like dissolved stitches, so by itself it like comes off. So that happened. Honestly, it didn't hurt when she was like, you know, sewing me up at all. I wasn't even focusing anything at all when like once she was born. Like my main focus was like on Penelope and I want to see her and stuff like that. So that was the most beautiful moment in my life, having her on me, doing skin to skin. They noticed that I had still some stuff inside my stomach. I don't remember exactly what kind of stuff it was, but pretty much another doctor came in and she was like, okay, I'm gonna have to put my hand in there and take it out, because if we leave that in there, that's gonna be really bad for you, and like you can get an infection and it could just be really bad. So I was like, okay, like, and there was a nurse right next to me. She was holding my hand. She was like, you can squeeze it if you need to because it's gonna hurt. And I was like, okay. So she put her hand and she took out like chunks of blood, you guys. Like, it was like chunks. So the chunks were big, and like she would have to run across the room to throw it away. So she'd be like this, and there would be like blood like dripping on the floor. I know, that's kind of disgusting. I'm so sorry. Your auntie's not here, my love. You want to say hi? But come here. I'm talking about when I had you. Say hi! Hi. Yeah, you said hi. Mommy's telling a story when you were born. Thank you. You want to come up here? Okay. You have to sit really still, okay? Because I'm going to tell a story. Hi. Alright, oh, hold on, you guys. I need to change your diaper. BRB. Alright, you guys. So, after the whole process, my vajayjay was super swollen. And when I tell you it's swollen, like, it's fucking swollen, you guys. I know, sorry, too much info, I know. But I'm trying to tell you the real deal, okay? And after that, so basically, you know, they took us to a different room, and that's when, you know, Penelope was sleeping, I was sleeping, Bri was sleeping, like I mentioned before, and I was bleeding 24/7. I was bleeding and bleeding, and the nurse would come in, you know, check me out, make sure that I was okay, and they would come and help me, and they're like, okay, Penelope needs a diaper change. So we changed her diaper. Oh, mama. Every time I had to go use the restroom, it was a pain in the butt because I had this big, long ice pack in there, and they gave me like some special granny panties, and I would have to walk like that. I swear to you, I was walking like a duck every time I went to the restroom. And every time you go to the restroom, they give you this. Let me show it to you guys. They give you this. And to this day you can use it, girl. Like, this helps you. It's a cleansing bottle, but they would tell me, okay, you have to put warm water in it, and every time you use the restroom you cannot wipe. You just have to rinse yourself with this. So I would rinse myself, and then that's pretty much it. I had to do that all the time, every time I went to the restroom for, I forgot how long they told me. When people would like come visit, I would be super tired, you guys. Like, I was tired, and you know, like, it was like, what, 1-2 days that I didn't even shower, and I was feeling like crap. I felt dirty. I still had my mascara on for 2 days ago. Like, it was crazy. Every time I had to like get up, I needed help. It was just so crazy. Hey, don't put that in your mouth. But the day before we were leaving, well, we had to leave the hospital, I had to take a shower, and it was pretty easy to shower, but I had to like be super slow with everything. And after that, like, all I wanted to do was just lay down, you guys. I couldn't even really walk. It would hurt me when I would walk, and plus I was bleeding, so it was like a pain in the butt. Before we left, they did a hearing screen test on Penelope, make sure that her hearing is okay. So we ended up leaving home, and you know, everyone was happy, blah blah. We got adjusted. We decided that for the 40 days after labor, like what they call it in Spanish, la cuarentena, that we were gonna stay at my mom's house, and everything was okay. It was kind of stressful though, because I couldn't walk anywhere. I was, you know, I needed help all the time, and it was just super hectic, you guys. When we were celebrating Thanksgiving, we stayed here at my mom's. Penelope was only a few days old, and it was like I didn't even want anybody to see me. I didn't want to do anything because I felt so insecure about my stomach, you guys. Like, obviously your stomach's gonna go back to the way it was after you have a baby, duh, but it was just so like overwhelming. And the first nights that, you know, like we were here at home with Penelope were one of the hardest nights of my life. She would wake up every 2 hours to eat, and you know, I didn't really sleep because I was like, oh my god, like she was sleeping like in between us. We had a specific little bed for her, so she won't like roll over and like, you know, suffocate, or we won't roll over and suffocate and stuff like that. So I was never fully asleep because I kept checking on her. You know, I didn't want anything to happen to her. So, you know, it was very hard, very overwhelming, because I didn't get enough sleep, and obviously I was not used to like not sleeping, so that's what kind of overwhelmed me. And then plus we were trying to breastfeed, and that was not going good, so I was even more stressed. And we had a nurse from First Class, that one program. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but she would come over and ask us questions, or like, how are you guys doing, or ask me questions like, have you been feeling this? And you know, because sometimes postpartum depression happens, and you guys, if you guys ever go through that, make sure you know, talk to people, let them know what you're feeling, because you don't want it to get worse. You don't want it to be something bad. I didn't go through that. I was just feeling overwhelmed, but I got used to everything quickly. My mother-in-law ended up getting us a little baby bassinet. Penelope did not like it. She only used it like tops 3 times. She did not like it. She just wanted to sleep in between us. It's like she knew, you guys. She knew. During that time, Brian was working overnight, so he had a different job. He would get home in the morning. No, honestly, he would get home and help as much as he can until he was really tired and he couldn't take it anymore. Then he's like, okay babe, like now I'm gonna sleep. And I'd be like, yeah, of course. I would not get mad like if he would sleep during the day, because he would help, you guys. Like he is one of the best dads in the world, I swear to you guys. Like he does his job, like you know, like obviously it's a responsibility when you're a parent, but like he's a good dad, you guys, and a good husband, like I swear to you. And yeah, like I remember I did not get to like change Penelope's diaper until a few days we were here back home, because everybody else was doing it, and I was like, oh my god, like this is the first time I'm ever gonna like change a newborn's baby's diaper. And it was not hard. Like we got used to everything super quick. So obsessed with her. I just wanted to keep taking videos and pictures of her. Overall though, like Penelope was such a good baby. She was a really good baby. The first few nights she would obviously wake up all the time every 2 hours, but then when she was a few weeks old, that's when we were like, okay, we have to put her on a schedule. And thanks to my mother-in-law for, you know, telling us how to do this, it really helped out a lot, you guys. I totally recommend you guys doing this, because it has helped me, and till this day Penelope is still on that schedule. So what we did was, during the day we would not let Penelope sleep for a very long time. We would have put her where there was a lot of light, so she knows, okay, like it's daytime. So, you know, babies are really smart, so they get the hang of things really quickly. If, you know, I don't know where she fell asleep, obviously we let her sleep. Like we're not gonna like interrupt her sleep, but we would try our best to, you know, have her not sleep during the day. And then like at 7 we would take her a bath, and then by 8 she's already in bed, and we turn off the lights, we put on baby lullabies, and that's it. That's so that she can know that, okay, it's nighttime, you know, like everyone's going to sleep, so she thinks. And we tried that the first few days. Obviously it didn't work. It's like a process, but then afterwards, you guys, she got used to it. And let me tell you, after we put her on a schedule, she has been sleeping throughout the whole night. I swear, the whole night. Till this day, she does not get up, ask for a bottle, nope. She sleeps the whole night. She was really good baby, like really good. So I never had a problem with that. So remember, you guys, keep them up all day. take them a bath like at 7. You're not supposed to take a bath like when they're newborns. Don't take your baby a bath every day, like it's every other day, but like do something to make, you know, so they can think that you're taking them a bath. Maybe just like get a wet cloth and go like that on their body, and that's it. But don't like take them a bath every day. And then like about 8, read them a book and turn off the lights, and they're gonna be like, oh, it's time for bed, and that's it, it's time for bed. Now Penelope goes to sleep like about 9-10. The time changing actually like messes with her schedule, but she doesn't really nap that much anymore actually. But yeah, like it's been like such a huge help, and I totally recommend you guys doing that. And if you guys do end up trying it, let me know how it went for you guys. I would love to hear. So overall, everything was a very hard but super amazing experience. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys did something similar, let me know in the comment section below. Like, I would love to hear everyone's experiences. Like, I love hearing about births and labors, and I even follow like this page on Instagram where it shows pictures of like when, you know, women are giving birth, because it's like, it's beautiful. Motherhood is beautiful. Giving birth to a baby is beautiful. Like, so again, I apologize if, you know, what I said was too much for you guys. So that's pretty much it for my part 2 of my pregnancy and labor and delivery story. If you guys would like to hear any other story times, let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Hold on, you guys, look at this. Wow. Wow. I can't get over how good this highlight looks. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys soon. Bye!